No, she absolutely, like, she seems completely and totally fine. Seems completely and totally fine. Or at least I should say, she seems as okay as she normally gets.
If she has to get put down, I live with her every day. I hear her deteriorating. I see her stumbling around. I see her like not acting the same. So I have to bring all these things up to the vet and we'll see.
Isn't this a surprise?
Nurse, clear my schedule.
Hello everybody. So in today's video we're taking a look at Peetz pretty much revealing the truth, spilling the tea, exposing Foodie Beauty when it has to do with BBJ and all the live streams that have been leading up to what's going on right now. Chantal is continuously saying that BBJ, her aging cat, is, there's like issues and she's going to take her to the vet and she's going to let the vet decide, okay, what happens with BBJ, whether she's rehoming her or not. Well, Pete said something on his live stream that I believe has probably led Foodie Beauty to the decision that she's at now with BBJ. I feel like him spilling the tea and her losing even more subscribers. It's amazing. She recently said thank you so much to my new subscribers when she keeps losing and lost another 100 subscribers. I think basically Pete's spilling the tea and exposing her with her cat, like as far as BBJ is concerned, has what led her to her new decision. Also, she is claiming that she's taking French Fried Gorl to court. Okay, she asked for her doc. She asked for her private information. This is against TOS. Asking for her private information for your fake lawsuit is a violation of TOS and your channel can be deleted for this. Chantal also said that she's going to have herself as a lawyer, and you know what they say, when you represent yourself, you have a fool full of clients. So you know what, you want to be your own lawyer, go right ahead. It's honestly ludicrous to me that she doesn't even understand what it takes to sue somebody. She actually said in her live stream that it doesn't matter if you don't have money, you can still sue. No. You need hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? So we're going to get into all the drama. If you could not tell already, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. It is not meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. I'm sharing opinions, not facts, on public figures, what they're choosing to make public. I'm not comparing their stories to you at all whatsoever. I'm just dealing with their individual public dramas. I would urge you, if you can, to be kind in the comment section to the people that we talk about. Please do not go to their channels and leave them mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. Okay, I'm about to play you a clip of what Peetz had to say about BBJ, and then I'm going to play you a clip of what Foodie Beauty, Chantal, had to say, basically, on a live stream that we discussed the other day. They are two totally different accounts of what is going on with BBJ. Basically, Foodie Beauty continues to say that the cat is deteriorating. Every day when I watch her live stream, she says that the cat is very not well, that it can't hear, can't this, like just saying the cat is deteriorating. You have absolutely no idea what's going on with my cat. And she has extensively said, if the vet says she's going to have to be put down, I will put her down. I don't care. It's my cat. None of your business. Peetz turns around and says this.
She's not getting put down. She's getting taken to the vet. I mean, it'll be up to the vet to decide what the best approach is, what the best thing to do for her is. I'm guessing the vet is going to recommend, nothing. Nothing. I'm guessing the vet's not going to have any particular recommendation. Maybe she needs some kind of medication, but even that, I don't know. I don't think she even really needs any medication, frankly. But yeah, I'm guessing the vet's recommendation is probably just going to be, I recommend nothing. No, that's $800. Exactly. They did ask, but I just can't really afford a cat right now. No, she absolutely, like, she seems completely and totally fine. Seems completely and totally fine. Or at least I should say, she seems as okay as she normally gets.
If she has to get put down, I live with her every day. I hear her deteriorating. I hear her freaking out in the middle of the night. I see her stumbling around. I see her like not acting the same. So I have to bring all these things up to the vet and we'll see.
That's not lying. That's changing my mind.
Okay, so basically, now that we know for sure that Peetz's opinion, as somebody who's there every single day and has lived with BBJ for a long time, he believes that BBJ is fine. Seems, quote, completely fine, nothing wrong with her, not anything that, hasn't really been going on. She may need some medication. Yes, she's an elder senior cat, right? She's older. So basically, juxtaposed with what Chantal is saying, it's very clear, in my opinion, who's lying. This is what I think, and we're going to get to the update. Okay, I think, as I've said before, if Chantal did not have a YouTube platform and did not pretty much rely on YouTube as a source of income, she would have put BBJ down. And my opinion, not a fact, just an opinion, she would have more than likely put Sam down as well, even though there was no health issues with Sam at all. I believe that because her YouTube income and social status, whatever, like social media status, is linked to what she does since she sells her life for profit, she's only not put down her cats because of this, because she is enraging the audience by saying that she's going to, put down the cats. It's obvious that BBJ is a senior elder cat with some health problems, but she should live because she's a wonderful, loving cat, Chantal, who has loved you. I don't know of anybody else other than like Peetz and your cats that have loved you and supported you over the years. Yes, she's going to need some medication, like Peetz says, but she could live. Even the idea that she wants to take her to the vet to determine whether or not to put her down says everything I need to know about her. Anyways, so it's clear to me, in my personal opinion, what I think and what I feel, that Foodie Beauty is misleading her audience about how far gone BBJ is. And Peetz is telling the truth and saying, hey, she's completely fine. There's nothing really wrong with her. Yes, she's older, but she's doing fine. She's completely fine. I think that basically Foodie Beauty wants to put down BBJ because A, she wants to enrage her audience and stick it to the haters. And B, she doesn't want, people have offered, hey, let's take her to the vet ourselves. And she says, no, I'm going to take her to the vet. And if the vet says to put her down, I'm going to put her down, because she doesn't really want the haters to know how far along BBJ is with her illnesses, supposed illnesses, because look, for years, I've been watching Chantal for years. She would not take BBJ to the vet. People would send her money. She would refuse to take BBJ to the vet, okay? And I don't think, in my opinion, that she took care of those cats properly. She famously said, oh, I put 18 years in. The bottom line is she was looking to better deal those cats the minute that she met her ex-non-boyfriend. When she met her ex-non-boyfriend, she immediately started talking about putting down the cats. I've never heard of that before. You wanted to get rid of the cats. She's rehomed her cats and trying to get rid of BBJ because she just doesn't want to take care of them. Are they better off without her? 100%. But constantly, she kept losing followers, which has led me to what I'm about to say right now, to the final update, hopefully. Basically, she kept losing followers, and she kept saying that she definitely needs to end, everything with BBJ, because I think that she just so deeply doesn't want anyone to know how much she's ignored BBJ's health. So look, after Peetz spilled the tea, exposed her, after she lost more and more followers, here's the new community page post. I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to be real with you. I don't even know if I believe it. It could be true, could not be true. BBJ is being rehomed tomorrow. The person is a viewer and is very, very nice, suitable, super enthusiastic to give BBJ the best life for the rest of it. The new owner said she will take her herself to the vet and she will be picked up tomorrow. I'll try to do a small video and of course she will provide many update photos. I did offer to keep BBJ's vet appointment for her checkup tomorrow, but the new owner said that they will take her to their own vet, which they preferred. Of course, I know exactly what Chantal is doing. I will post update pics like I did with Sam. Going to be so hard to hand her off. It's best for her and for me also. You are getting rid of your cats because you married a man you don't know who already told you that he doesn't love you. And you were looking to get rid of them when you started dating an ex-non-boyfriend. Of course, this person is going to take BBJ to their own vet. We need an honest answer about BBJ's health status. You wanting to put this cat down so bad is go and trying to end this cat's life is always going to be a testament to your own life and how you will always be judged. To be honest, my opinion, it no longer matters whether you put BBJ down or rehome her. We know how you really feel. Of course, it does matter in general. Yes, BBJ needs to live. What I mean is, for public perception, it no longer matters what you did with the cat. It would have been worse if you put her down. But at this point, we already know what your true intentions were. Of course, nobody wants you to take the cat to the vet. Even if the vet would say something like, oh, well, there's options, you would jump on that. You want to get rid of this cat so badly. It's obvious in your own words that at the end of the day, no one believes you. And that's why nobody wants you to take the cat to the vet. You would clearly not be honest about the answer. My opinion is you're only rehoming BBJ because of the backlash to your finances, because of the backlash from your audience. The only positive thing about this is that you do have a platform, because if you didn't, BBJ would no longer be among the living. And that is as clear to me as your marriage. Okay, so let's move on to taking French Fried Gorl to court.
If this does happen, well, it will. But once, this will all be public eventually anyway, more than likely. Or at least I'm sure the person involved will keep the public notified of everything. But I'm going to try to take some people to court this year. You actually don't need a lot of money. I have enough money to you get, first of all, a lot of lawyers have free consultation. But I think if I do anything, I want to represent myself anyway, with the advice of a lawyer.
Chantal is saying that she's going to represent herself, not get a lawyer, and sue French Fried Gorl. And she says that the reason that she's doing this is because she doesn't consider FFG to be very intelligent, so she can represent herself. Chantal, you're saying she's not intelligent, but she's the only person in girl world that has been able to make a very large income based on just live streaming about you. People make money here. Obviously, this is a job, but she has been able to figure out how to get a very large audience very fast talking and live streaming about you. I don't agree with you that she's not intelligent. I don't. I do not agree with you. But moving forward from that, anyone that represents themselves is making a mistake. Like I said in the beginning, if you represent yourself, you have a fool for a client. You definitely need an attorney to represent you also. I don't know exactly the laws in Canada. I've looked some stuff up. You've never called the cops. You keep lying about calling the cops. And you keep saying you're going to report her to YouTube. Had you actually, I'm not saying that she should do this, but I'm just trying to say I don't believe what she's saying is true. Had you actually reported her, she would have been taken down, or some action would have been taken. Okay, as far as you suing her, it's going to be very difficult for you to prove that she has caused you a loss of revenue. At least in the United States, if you're going to say that somebody, did this to you, you're going to have to prove, you're going to have to correlate their words, what they said, to a loss of income for you. Chantal, there is something in the law, at least in the United States, okay, where you can't be extra trashed. What do I mean by this? If everybody takes a rock at the same time, metaphorically, don't go doing this, okay? I just mean this as a metaphor. Everybody takes a rock at the same time and they throw it at a window. Which rock hit the window enough to break it? What I'm trying to say is, on a daily basis, French Fried Gorl is one of thousands of people that are saying negative things about you. You have forums, you have Reddit, you have Kiwi Farms that were talking negatively before her. That's really important. Before her, okay? So they said it first. Then there's thousands of reaction channels at this point, hundreds and thousands, well, definitely hundreds, that say negative things about you all day long, and Twitter users and Instagram users, okay? What I'm trying to say is you'll never be able to prove, Chantal, that she's the one that made your revenue go down with the negative things that she is saying. You're never going to be able to prove it because simply too many negative things are being said about you by many people in many forums at the same time. You can't be extra trash. As far as criminal harassment is concerned, I don't believe that, because your whole claim to fame of criminal harassment is, oh, well, she came to the fashion show, that you advertised to the public. Sure need a ton of money to sue. Lawsuit that Chantal wants to file against French Fried Gorl, which will never happen. In a lawsuit like that, you're going to have to correlate and prove that what French Fried Gorl said solely has led to the decline of your income and has made your income suffer. I'm willing to bet that just alone of you trying to put down BBJ, an elder but okay cat in decent health, just you trying to put your cats down has led you to lose 1,000 followers that led you to lose more money. You will never be able to pin everything on French Fried Gorl. There's too many people speaking negatively about you. You need to learn the law before you file frivolous lawsuits without a cause of action. It means you have no case. Okay, Chantal, that's what that means. No cause of action means you have no case. You will never sue her. You need money, you need time, you need emotional intelligence to stay in the game. You don't have the money and the time. And do you know, look, international suing is possible, but it's harder. You're going to Kuwait, you're going to sue her in Canada. This will never happen. I think you'll never do anything to French Fried Gorl, and all of these things are just silly threats. You know why? Because you're terrified in reporting her, because she has such a large audience. First of all, I'm sure that they would fan fund her lawsuit. Never mind that she could pay for it herself, but they would fan fund it. They would pay for it. But I think you're afraid to report her and do anything with her because your channel will be flagged after hers. I think this way. If you didn't sue French Fried Gorl, when you had the money, you are a lot less likely to sue her when you don't have the money. Do not let anyone fool you. If you don't have money, it is incredibly difficult to go through a lawsuit. And yes, there are, like she mentioned, like, oh, there's lawyers that could take things, you know, cases for free. Chantal, I'm going to say this again. You can't even be bothered. This is your words. I was watching a live stream. She said she can't be bothered to go to the dentist. You have showed us your personality. If you can't be bothered to go to the dentist, which is a mundane task that most of us do at least once to twice a year, okay, and you can't be bothered to buy cat food, I hate to break it to you, a lawsuit is not for you.
I can do it from Kuwait. You can actually like Skype because the person is also Canadian and I'm Canadian too. So I don't think it will be a problem to sue them.
Quick review.
All of the money this person has made, lying about me, bullying me every day, inshallah will all come back. Do not represent yourself, please. Why?
The fact that you don't understand why you shouldn't represent yourself is why you have no business suing anyone. Because you need a person to advise you who knows the law. There's a lot of things that can come up in a lawsuit, okay? You need an attorney. Also, there are so many things that can happen in a lawsuit. You have no idea what it's like to sue someone. I'm going to tell you this. This is my personal opinion. This is similar to knocking on like 5 different strangers' doors. You're going to knock on the first door. You're going to ask them for some sugar. Maybe they're not going to be at home. You're going to knock on the second door. They're not going to have any sugar. They're going to have some sweet and low. They'll give you some sweet and low. This is a metaphor for what lawsuits look like. Then you're going to knock on another door. That person is going to have sugar and sweet and low. They're going to ask you to pick. And then you're going to knock on another door. That person's not going to have sugar or sweet and low, but they'll ask you to come in. Chantal, you have no idea what it's like to sue a stranger. Don't ever let somebody's subscriber number, you thinking that they're dumb or whatever, led you to believe about who they are in court. Newsflash. In court, rules of YouTube do not apply. This is just a private company that we work for. But in a court of law, there's rules, laws, and decorum. Chantal, I actually hope you do sue her so that she can countersue and take all your money.
I actually have, I'm not saying like, okay, I'm not going to like represent myself fully. I want advice, but like when it comes, I think you just go like for certain courts, you don't need to have like a lawyer or representation. I bet you're a lot of fun at parties, like small claims. I don't know. So I have a consultation with a lawyer set up. Don't show your cards. No, I'm not showing my cards, but it's going to be all public anyways, right? This year, I'm done taking it from people. I'm done. Take down FFG, yes. No, I'm sorry, but, like, I'm being dead serious. I might be, like, eating a smoothie and laughing and everything, but it'll go against, like, okay, I'm sure she'll pit, like, if you pit against the things she's done to me versus what I've done in self-defense or whatever, we'll see. We'll see.
I think you're talking about a countersuit, which is something that I already mentioned. Chantal, keep talking. I can see, based on what you're saying, you have absolutely no idea the way that a lawsuit works. It's gonna be on you. The burden of proof is on you to prove that she caused a loss of revenue, which I explained you will never, ever, ever prove. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a joke. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. You have a consultation. Go get a consultation with a Kermit.
And most lawyers won't accept any money until you win anyway, so.
That's not true at all. Not at all. In some certain cases, that can happen. In some. But most of the time, you need to leave a retainer. Do you know what a retainer is, Chantal? It's when you leave a certain amount of money, right, to start hiring, the process of hiring the lawyer to represent you. You know what? I actually hope you go through with this, because not only will she win her countersuit, but you're going to end up paying her. This is outrageous. You have showed us that you have zero understanding of lawsuits.
I'm just saying, like, representing myself, FFG is not very smart. She's not very smart. All she can do when it comes to arguments and everything is just scream and yell. I'm sorry, but the days of you harassing me, going real life, lying on me, gaining a following against me, and I can prove the damages you've done to me.
Can you prove that she talked negatively about you first? That is incredibly important, at least in the United States. Hey, can you prove that on a daily basis she says the worst things about you? Because I've seen the threads and what people say about you. I mean, I would even say that a basic Twitter thread is worse than what she says about you. Can you prove that there's not hundreds of people a day saying negative things about you, Chantal? This is basic common sense advice. Look into what you're trying to sue her for. You can't be extra trashed according to the law. If everybody is trashing you at the same time, you will never prove that she did it the most.
Dumb. Like, people were starting to hate me for not going after her, and I fully agree. Want to help me in the case at all? If you know her address and her full, like, legal information, it's not a dox. It would be, I need to have that information. If not, I'll find it.
You need to have that information. Get it from your lawyer. What you just did is against the terms of service, and this is why your channel needs to be taken down, reported. And I'm not telling anyone to report her. What I am saying is that it is outrageous to me that you got barbecue chicken demonetized, that you have gone after creators when you are breaking the terms of service. Straight from the terms of service. Other types of content that violate this policy: revealing someone's personally identifiable info, such as their home address, email address, sign-in credentials, phone numbers. Note, this doesn't include posting widely available public information. Her information is not widely available. It's not like everyone knows that her name is French Fried Gorl, okay? No, very few people know her, real name. Content that encourages ABU, SIVE, fan behavior, such as doxing, brigading, or off-platform targeting. That's what you're doing. You are encouraging ABU, SIVE, fan behavior such as doxing. How dare you ask for her docs? It doesn't matter if you need it. Now I know you haven't spoken to a lawyer. Every single attorney would get that information to the means that are available to them. You're not going to have to ask. I don't care that you don't have any money for a lawyer. Go do your own work. What you just did is against the TOS. Asking for French Fried Gorl's doxing is against the terms of service. And by the way, if you did get your channel taken down, this is my personal opinion, I don't think you'd get it back, because you have a clear violation on your channel asking for this. So that's all I have to say. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I wish everybody mentioned all the best. You will never sue her. Thank you guys so very much for watching today. Really appreciate your time. If you enjoyed today's video, check out the video that's popping up here. You may enjoy it, you may not enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, leave it a dislike. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Do you know Foodie Beauty? Why are you walking away so fast?